Hello, I'm your superhero critic. I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome. One of the most memorable story arcs within the first 3 seasons of Power Rangers is, of course, Green with Evil. It introduces Tommy Oliver, it gave us a Ranger versus Ranger situation, and above all, is one of the best stories written for the series. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time and just dive straight into Green with Evil. The epic saga begins with a karate tournament between Jason and Angel Grove's newest guy, Tommy Oliver, that sends both guys back and forth and eventually ends with a tie. We also see Kimberly man-crushing on her future love interest. At school, Bulk and Skull hit on Kim and Tommy, coming to defend her.
She said no. I think it's time for somebody else to be taught a lesson.
Note to self, do not fuck with that guy. Just don't do it. The man-crushing continues as Kim invites her savior to hang out with the group, and Rita begins her spell to create an evil ranger, as she sends a team of putties to capture Tommy, who ends up knocking them all out before Rita captures him herself. Tommy receives his coin, and it just so happens that Alpha and Zordon have to recharge, and the first evil act is to tear apart the command center.
Help, I can save you.
Worry about saving yourself, old man.
No, you must not do this. Alpha 5, wake up. Alpha, you must warn the other Power Rangers. Tommy, stop. You don't know what you're doing. No, I'm losing power, losing my orientation, losing contact with your dimension. Tommy, no!
It is done, my Empress. Zordon has been eliminated, and the Power Rangers are next.
While cleaning Billy's car, Alpha calls the Rangers, and they have to use the flying car to get to the command center, while our heroes learn of the break-in as well as Goldar being grown and attacking the city. Our heroes morph and take down the Putty Patrol before calling on the Zords to fight Goldar, which doesn't go as expected as our evil Ranger jumps into the cockpit, kicks all of them out for a 1v5 fight, and brutally kicks our team's asses. The first episode ends with all of our heroes not knowing what's going on or what to do, and a final threat from the Green Ranger.
To the fall of the Power Rangers, I'll destroy you one and all.
With our Rangers lost in confusion, Rita decides to give the Green Ranger the evil Sword of Darkness and sends him back to Earth, while Kim tries to talk to him about ditching her on the date they set up. He wins Douche of the Year as he treats her like total shit. Tommy is given the trial of taking an entire fleet of putties before being presented with the Sword of Darkness. Jason tells Tommy that plans have come up, and as he walks away, ends up being zapped into an alternate dimension where he no longer can contact the rest of the group before being attacked by Goldar. The rest of the Rangers still have no luck with finding Zordon as the Green Ranger is attacking the city. They try to contact their leader, but with no results, forcing them to morph and take on Green Ranger themselves. They eventually call the Zords and quickly force their opponent into retreating.
You haven't seen the last of the Green Ranger!
Rita demands Goldar to finish off Jason, but he ends up outsmarting him, and while Jason hides in the mist from Goldar, Rita summons another of her minions named Scorpina, while the rest of the Rangers continue their search for Zordon. The group splits up to find Jason, with Kim heading to the youth center only to be bugged by Bulk and Skull, which turns into Skull kissing his friend.
Come on.
nasty.
Kim runs into Tommy again, and he just gives her the cold shoulder. Rita does not appreciate the Rangers snooping around, so she sends down a putty squad to let her Ranger get away. Back in Goldar's realm, the Green Ranger is given the task of taking Jason down, while the Rangers get a lock on Jason's communicator, and as luck would have it, Billy saves him in the nick of time.
Put up a pretty good fight, but now the battle is finished.
I've locked on. He's teleporting now.
Huh? What? No!
While Jason fills in the Rangers on what's going on, Scorpina is sent to attack the Rangers, but Goldar thinks she'll fail and be overpowered, so Rita reveals a plan of blacking out the sun to power down the Megazord before sending a giant Goldar to attack the city. But something strange happens when the Power Rangers go to morph.
It's morphin' time!
Well, it looks like Rita might have finally won. Let's see how our Rangers get out of it in part 4.
With the Rangers basically out of commission, Goldar has his fun with the city. Billy finally fixes the command center's power, and they morph into a battle with Scorpina. Meanwhile, Tommy sneaks in and disconnects Alpha, while Goldar captures Bulk and Skull getaway bus. And of course, we get some comedic tension jokes.
Oh, I want my mommy! Yeah, I want your mommy!
Alpha's backup system kicks in and is able to capture Tommy in a force field. Back at the Rangers, who call on their Zords for a battle that turns one-sided as the eclipse begins, and Scorpina joins the fight, forcing them to call on the Power Sword.
Power Sword, now!
Rita uses her power to free her Ranger and makes him grow as well, making the fight 3 versus 1. With the odds stacked against them, the Rangers are forced from their Zords and forced to watch the Zords being destroyed. Our heroes are now in dumps, but on the brighter side, Alpha has figured out the Rangers' identity.
Dun, dun, dun.
Our heroes are in denial in the truth while Rita and company celebrate. Kim finds and confronts Tommy at the youth center and sees the truth in front of her after he responds with a threat. Rita releases the Dragon Zord.
The mighty Dragon Sword! Now my Green Ranger shall have a sword which he can use to crush those...
Run! It's Godzilla!
It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws, it's not.
Still, we should run like it is Godzilla!
Though it isn't.
Kim tells the others about Tommy, and Trini alerts them of Tommy's rampage. Once more, the Rangers are helpless against the Dragon Zord's power as Tommy messes with them. Zordon finally returns, and with power once again, the Rangers get their Zords back. It is now Tyranno versus Dinozord as the two fight head on before combining into Megazord mode. After a quick Zord battle, Jason and Tommy decide to go head to head, with it looking as if Tommy will win, but Jason quickly pulls a trick out of his hat.
It's all over, Tommy.
With the spell now broken, Tommy quickly realizes his mistakes and is offered a spot on the team. And after a quick morphing, we get a team battle cry.
Yeah! We're back! We're ready to morph into action! 6 working together to fight evil!
And stop Rita and all her menacing monsters.
From destroying our planet Earth!
and ruling the universe with evil.
Look out, Rita! We're not backing down because we're the Power Rangers!
Look! Quick movements and audio dubbing!
The saga ends with the team getting a new Zord combination and Tommy being honored into the team with his own communicator, and once again we are giving a shout out of Power Rangers.
Power Rangers!
So there you have it. One of the best multiple episode story art. So there you have it. One of the best multiple episode story arcs within the entire franchise of Power Rangers. Now, that story gets undermined when Rita starts looking to take away Tommy's powers for a long story arc that starts with the green candle. I'm your superhero critic. I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome.